Journal entries are the feedback vehicle for Neogov Perform. They can and should be used throughout the year to document performance and give feedback to teams and individuals. As shown in the performance evaluation process video, you can pull these journal entries into the comment area within the evaluation, which can make your life as an evaluator much easier. Journal entries can be created for any employee at the state, which gives you the opportunity to give peer-to-peer feedback as well. There are several ways to access and create a journal entry, and as you become more familiar with the Neogov software, feel free to use whichever you find most convenient. This video is going to show you the quickest route to creating a journal entry. When you first log into Neogov, you will see your dashboard. In the main window area, you will see a section called Quick Actions. Click on Write a Journal Entry to open the Journal Hub and the Write a Journal Entry slide out. As the entry box says, start typing the employee's name to find them. You can send to one employee or an entire team. Once you have chosen your recipients, begin typing in the rich text editor to create your journal entry. If desired, use the Quick Share feature to share with the employee, their manager, or their manager's manager upon saving the entry. You will be able to share later if you do not choose to do so now. In addition to text, documents and images can be added to the entry. Click on the document icon or the image icon and either drag or drop or find the file on your computer. To delete the file, select the file text and hit delete. For the purpose of later adding journal entries to evaluations, you can tag them with competencies. This can help with sorting and finding them. Type the @ symbol and the beginning of the competency that relates to the journal entry. The available competencies will show. Select the one you want and a clickable link will appear in the entry. As soon as you have content in the editor, the system will start auto-saving a draft. You will also then have the option to discard draft, keep as draft, and submit journal entry at the bottom of the entry area. If you can't finish the journal, click Keep as Draft and finish it up later. It will be saved under All Drafts within your Journal Hub. When finished creating the journal entry, click Submit Journal Entry. You can also create journal entries by email. You do this by sending an email to journals@neogov.net. You must send this email from the same email address that is used for your Perform account. The subject must be the full name of the person you are writing the entry for, and you must end the entry with the words End Journal. Attachments included with the email will also be included in the journal entry, but only one attachment per email. If the employee's name is misspelled or multiple attachments are included, the journal entry will remain in a pending state within the Journal Hub until the item is corrected or the entry is deleted. To view any journal entries that you have written, have been written to you, or have been shared with you, go to the Journal Hub page. Use the drop-down to select which journals to view. You can view your own or the journals of any of your direct reports. You have 3 choices of journals to look at: current, archived, and drafts. The number indicates how many are in that state. Journal entries can only be edited by the original author or an HR admin. You can also archive or delete these entries. To edit, archive, or delete a journal entry that you created, scroll down to the list and click on the 3 dots to the far right. Select Edit to edit the entry. This will bring up the journal entry to edit. Once you have edited the entry, you have the same 3 choices at the bottom. You can discard draft, which will discard the changes but not the original entry, keep as draft, which will create a new draft in the drafts section but will leave the original, or submit journal entry, which will make changes to the original. Deleting a journal note is pretty straightforward. Click on the 3 dots, select Delete, and select Continue in the pop-up. If you get to the point where there are too many journal entries under an employee, you can archive ones that are no longer relevant. You can always unarchive them if needed. To archive an entry, click the three dots, select Archive, and then click Continue in the pop-up. To unarchive a journal entry, click on the Archived section, click on the three dots, and select Unarchive. You can archive or unarchive multiple journal entries as well, in addition to deleting or printing. Click the checkboxes next to the entries you want to affect, then click the Actions drop-down. Select the appropriate action, and click Continue in the pop-up. Note, if you choose Print, the download will happen immediately without a pop-up. You can share journal entries with anyone at the state. To share a journal entry, click on the down arrow next to the private or shared text to the far right of the journal entry. Then type the name of the person you wish to share with. Select them and anyone else you would like to share with. To unshare, click the X next to the name of the person. An email will be sent to the person that the journal entry is shared with. The email will include a link to the journal entry. The shared entries are view only by the person shared with. The true beauty of journal entries is that they can be used in evaluation ratings. Open up the form and choose a competency. Journal entries will be on the right side of the screen. If the list of journal entries is extensive, use the search box above to narrow them down. Then, click Add to Comment box to add the journal entry to the competency comment box.